Good morning. So if you're one of the people that has kept up with this channel, you'll know that I have not uploaded anything for quite some time. That's for a lot of reasons. There is this epidemic going on, so it's been kind of crazy outside, so the skate parks have been closed for the most part. Lakeland Skate Park is now open. Been to the Mulberry Park a few times. I haven't been skating that much, more so than the coronavirus pandemic I should say. The heat here is just atrocious. Generally every single day, if it's not raining and lightning, it's like 97 degrees with a heat index of like 110. It's miserable, and honestly, my body just can't handle too much heat for too long. Even getting out and skating in the morning, it's just been too hot for me. The few times that I've went out and skated, because I'm not doing it regularly, I've had some mishaps where I've pulled a muscle. Most recently, I had hurt myself pretty bad again. I was out skating on my rail and I had fell backwards on it and like landed directly on my spine. The pain from that went away after like a day or two, so I went out to the Mulberry Park a couple days after that and just trying to get up onto like that big box there, and I pulled something in my back right in that spot. So there was a sharp stinging pain right in the middle of my spine, and then all of the surrounding muscles felt torn, and that was rough. That like put me out for probably 3 weeks there. Now I'm back into it and I'm trying to remember to stretch as much as possible. But with the weather the way it's been, with the virus going around, with the new baby and work, it's been a bit of a struggle. So those are my excuses for not putting up any videos the past few weeks. So I'm wanting to try to get back into the swing of things, make it an effort to try to learn something new. And that brings us to today. Pretty much the only rail trick that I have on lock is backside board slide. As far as rails go, wedges, I've got like a bit of a larger bag. Today what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go off the foundation of what I know that I do have, backside board slides. And the thing that I struggle with is being able to choose the direction that I want coming out of it. I always come out of my backside board slides regular. Today what I want to work on is getting to where I can backside board slide to fakie out. The struggle that I have is completely all in the shoulders. As I've set up for the board slide and I'm going forward, like instinctively I'm ready to come out to the regular. So the struggle that I'm having is being able to flick my shoulders and to come out the other way. And so that's pretty much what I'm going to work on today. If I can get that, I'll be super happy. It's something that I've done maybe twice. I mean, it's just not something that I focused on. But I think it would be good to be able to like set up for like, fakie tricks, like, to try to piece together a line, a little bit. So that's what we're going to work on. So we'll start it off with some board slides, and then we'll start trying to twist ourselves out the opposite way. This is where we're going to do this thing. The Element 6-foot rail. It's such a short rail, so it is hard to set up to turn out fakie. You really have to pop into it early at the front of the rail in order to be able to like set up for anything coming out. So that's going to be the struggle today, just getting on early enough to be able to wind up my shoulders to pull out. But we'll start with regular backsides first and see what happens. It's so hot. The sun's not even out, and it's just sweltering. So I'm just now starting to feel pretty loosened up. So now I just have to trick my brain into remembering to go out the opposite way, trying to wind up and swing my like shoulders out. I'm starting to think that I need a longer rail. Alright, so we got one. But as you saw, my balance is way off. I was leaning way in. I need to get more solid over the bolts and keep my weight centered over the board. So we're going to keep working on that. So here's what I think I've learned about that trick. Before, what I was doing in the parking garage, I I would pop in and be lined up completely straight, just by a normal board slide. And then from the rail, I was trying to twist my shoulders enough to get out of it like that. But I don't think you can get enough leverage over the momentum going that way. So what I found when I got here, I immediately started to wind up before I launched. So your momentum is already heading over to your left. So I approach the rail, then weigh in so that I can pop all the way, hit the rail, then my momentum is still spinning me. My momentum is still spinning me to the left because of how exaggerated I set up for the board slide. And I think that's what the trick here is, because that seems to work. So I've officially landed 3 or 4 of them, and that's more than I've ever done in my life. So, and I did that in the span of like 5 minutes. So I think that's it. Trick unlocked, I think. Gotta figure out what we want to work on next. I'm thinking either half cab board slide, or go to the 50/50s on the low square rail. Let's try the half cabs. Not super confident in that. If it doesn't look like we're going to get anywhere, I'll switch over to the 50/50s, because that's been an ongoing struggle for me that I would love to get down. Like, I feel close, but so far away at the same time. Alright, we'll start with the half cabs. So I do like this park a lot. It's small, simple. It's not really in the best area, but that kind of like makes it better because less people are out here. But there's some issues. You got to kind of watch out for some people and stuff. And the one thing that I've noticed around here a few times, I've noticed like paraphernalia from like crackheads and like heroin users and stuff. And so today, for example, there's a little baggie with some unknown brown substance. No idea. Just in case any kids or animals or anything get into it. Always good to have a pair of gloves when you go to a sketchy area. Alright, anyway, so I threw a couple of half cab front side board slides, and it's not going well. I can't get my weight position correctly over it, so I'll show you what I'm talking about. So basically trying to apply the same principle here of winding into it, because the way I want to do it, I want to do half cab and then do the full rotation around to regular. Problem is, I pop it, kind of get into the rail, but then my body goes forward in front of the deck itself. Closer, like I'm starting to make more contact with the deck and the rail at the same time. But I think that one's far off and I'm just getting beat down here. I don't think I'm going to go for the 50/50s. Way too tired, it's way too hot. I didn't bring enough water. I'm pretty happy for learning the backside to Fakie. Stoked on that. Hopefully that'll help me string together lines a little better, so that once the temperature starts cooling off, I can start trying to get at least 1 minute long lines. But in this heat right now, it's just impossible. Like always, thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in, subscribing to this. Apologize for the delay. Life's been hectic, life's been crazy, but hopefully we can get back into it, because I need the exercise and I just need to get my skills back. Alright, thanks guys, stay young, skate forever, enjoy.